everyone. You have come to another episode of Coaches Making Impact. I am Aneri Bellamy, your impact leader, and some say your coach's counselor. I am here with, now here's the cute part. Now, we've been talking before this interview, right? And he was telling me what to call him, but he says it's so cute. I'm going to let him say it himself. So tell us what.
Neri, you're so funny. Sensitive Armstrong.
So for
Okay,
those of you,
Sensei Dave Armstrong.
there we go. So I was just giving him a hard time about how fast he says that all together. So I wanted to hear you, wanted to let you guys hear him say it the way he says it. I can't do it the way he does. But thank you so much for being on the podcast with us. He has definitely got a lovely spirit and a powerful story. As you guys know, I like to chat with my podcast interviewers before the interview, get to know them a little bit, get to have some synergy with them. And he is definitely a person after motivation and impact. So it's definitely what we want on the show. Thank you so much for being here today.
Neri, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. I'm humbled, and I hope that I can bring some value, some motivation to all of your listeners and yourself.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's amazing how when you do these things to heal other people, it's always something that you get from it at the same time. So I absolutely love it. So now everybody knows the three questions, right? Familiar with it by now. If not, if you're new, then there's three magic questions that we ask that we hope and we know in some way for those that are listening will inspire, encourage, and motivate you to make an impact in the world. Question number one: who are you purposed to serve?
Humanity. I already knew the question because I heard your podcast yesterday,
Yeah,
but
he
no,
cheated.
it's funny because when you said that, when I heard you ask that question yesterday, I thought, who am I purposed to serve? And if I say something about the programs that I'm trying to really get out there right now. So I have a teen mentoring program for parents and anyone working with young people, right? So coaches, social workers, stuff like that. And I'm really trying to push that. And it's a monthly subscription, and you get a great mastermind class with it and Zoom sessions all together. And it's an amazing program. I'm wholeheartedly believe in it. And then I go, well, I also love helping people that are also coaches. And I also love da, da, da. And I go, well, who am I purposed to serve? I have such a unique background that I think that if I said I'm purposed to serve a particular audience or a particular person, I would be doing a disservice to other people that can resonate with what I say or what I've been through or my life experiences or my education. Does that make sense?
Does I so much so I'm going to take it. So so the next time I'm asked who am I meant to impact, I'm going to say humanity. So much so I'm going to take it. Yes, it makes a lot of sense. And for those that don't know what I mean when I say who are you purposed to serve, it's AKA target market, AKA ideal client. That's the word society uses, but it's all about purpose. So my question is, who are you purposed to serve? And it's all about service. So that's the answer to that question. Now, question number two. I don't know which one I'm more excited about with you. Question number two or question number three? But question number two is, what is it about your life story that made it your purpose to serve humanity?
Survival. I won't leave it at that. Look, I know the statistics of young people making it out the ghetto, making it out the hood. I know the statistics of getting out of depression. I know the statistics of being 12 years old trying to commit suicide and then end up having a good life. I know these statistics. I've lived these statistics through other young people that I've mentored in mentoring programs and board of directors and stuff like that I've sat on that of organizations and my own organizations that service young men and women in bad situations. So I'll give you a brief taste of me growing up, my first arrest, as I said to you before, was when I was 11 years old for armed robbery. So I had a felony case, 11 years old, armed robbery. Then my mom dies when I'm 12 years old. Before that, my stepfather beat the hell out of my mom and myself all the time. So I've lived through all of that only to end up being abandoned when my mom passed away. I was serving 2 years in a boys' camp. She died. I didn't have any family that wanted me. I didn't have anyone that wanted me. So what happens to a kid like me? You get shuffled around from group home, foster home, juvenile detention, constantly being arrested, never at school, smoking weed, doing everything. So I know the statistics of that.
Right.
So for me to serve 24 years in the Air Force, own 3 martial arts schools, and I hate saying this stuff because I feel braggy, but these are the realities, right? 3 martial arts schools impacting thousands of young people, hundreds of parents, creating programs that really help people. Retired in Greece at 40 something. If I wasn't doing what I'm doing now, who am I purposed to serve? Oh, come on. Think about that. I'd be doing humanity a disjustice because I know the statistics, the odds of me being where I am now. Look, forget it. I'd be dead. I'd be dead. We fought for sport. We fought just because. I'd fight you and rob you just because you walked by me. So when people say, well, I'm lucky to be alive. No. I'm lucky to be alive. And if I hold this just for myself and sit fat and happy in Greece playing PlayStation and Xbox and sitting on the beach and never giving my life experience, my education, my advice, my heart, my love to people, man, I don't know. I think anyone that does that probably has a special place in hell.
Right.
Be real.
So, so now the next question, and I hope everybody braces themselves for this one, and that is the person you're purposed to serve, aka humanity. Someone crosses your path, whoever that may be. What would be that one nugget that you would give them to transform their lives that would stick with them from then on?
A hug. I would hold them. I would hold them and let them know that they're loved. Look, the truth is everyone's different. Everyone has different backgrounds, desires, motivation, intrinsic uh, desires for their lives. Every single person is different. So if you think that you're going to impact someone 100%, right? You're gonna make 100% difference in whatever they think they want in their lives, or they think that they deserve, or they think they need to change, and you just have this cookie cutter answer to that, you're doing a disservice to yourself and them. Every person is different. So if I get 2 minutes with someone, the first 1 minute I'll say, I'm just going to hug you, because everyone, no matter how good or bad their day is, can use a hug. A real hug, not this BS, what's up, dog? I'm
Right.
talking, I hug you and I care about you. And if you're not going through anything great, if you are going through something, maybe this will make your life a little bit better. And then and then you just ask them, what's up? What's up? What can I do for you? Because a lot of people are okay, and then a lot of people are not. So I want to be able to help you if you're okay. I want to be able to help you if you're not.
I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
Thank
It's like, what do you say after that?
I don't know.
You know.
That one I don't have an answer for.
That and the one word answers, like the just so prepared. I just feel unprepared as a host. I was not ready. No. No.
Hey,
I
yo,
love it.
honestly, I did not know what I was going to say to any of the questions. I heard them yesterday and I thought about them, and I did a lot of, I'm extremely self-reflective. I love to think about myself, my shortcomings, my longcomings, my great stuff, the bad. I love to be self-reflective. And I'll tell you, it takes a lot of energy, time, training that muscle to
Hmm.
be extremely self-reflective, because a lot of people don't like who they look at in the mirror. I know millionaires that hate what they see in the mirror because they've had to make unethical decisions for their company or for the companies they work with. I know, homeless people that can't stand the sight of themselves. People all the way in the, anywhere on the spectrum. People don't like to look in the mirror sometimes. But when you can look in the mirror and just be objective, just go, yeah, you know what? I'm not blessed with great looks. I mean, I've never said that. I'm just example. For any of you listening in audio, go find the video on YouTube and then no, I'm kidding. But no, self-actualization and looking at yourself objectively in the mirror is extremely important. And so, if that's a skill that I could bestow, a habit that I could bestow on someone, then great, then great. I think self-reflection is important, true self-reflection and acceptance. We're not all the same. We're not.
Right, right,
It's okay, that's okay.
right. I love it. I love it. So now they've been all motivated and inspired, and those that see the YouTube video just may want to get you on Zoom. So
I agree. Thank you.
how do they continue the conversation?
How do they continue the conversation? So find me at www.upna.net, Unlimited Potential Network Academy.net. Find my teen mentoring program at teenmentoring.world. So www.teenmentoring.world. Facebook, Dave Armstrong, Dave in Greece. You could find me. If you Google me, you could find me. You can find my book on Amazon. It's Why Me? My Fight for Life. I talk all about my story, my childhood, and I give a lot of nuggets of motivation and inspiration between chapters, a lot. And that was the premise of the book. It's not just, a lot of people write an autobiography because they want to talk about themselves. Um, and that's okay. If somebody gets something from it, great. But I wanted to do a little more than just talk about myself. I wanted to give you some nuggets of advice. And so I've plugged a lot of nuggets of advice in between each chapter. So that's what sets the book apart from everyone else's autobiography, I think.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for being a person making impact, not just a coach, not just but a humanitarian making impact. More
My pleasure.
people in the world need, it's just something people in the world need, especially times like these. So
Yeah,
thank
it's
you so much.
my pleasure. Thank you for having me on. Thank your listeners for listening, the viewers for viewing. I appreciate everyone that has come across this the video or the audio. I really
Thank you.
do.
Thank you again. I look forward to connecting with you again to continue the conversation.
Thank you. Ditto.